everyone, welcome to the channel. I hope you guys are doing well, and today's video is about how you can fix your relationship, what you need to do about it. So this video was a request by the amazing Akshita. Thank you so much for kind of trusting me to read your cards for you. So for this reading, I've got 3 piles for you to choose from. This is pile 1, this is pile 2, and this is pile 3. So you guys can now take a moment and see which pile or piles you're most drawn to. And after you've selected your pile, there are timestamps in the description box below, which you can use to jump ahead to your reading to see exactly what you can do to fix your relationship. So let's get started. Hello, pile 1. Welcome to your reading. Let's see what you can do to fix your relationship. So we have 5 of Cups in reverse, the Fool, 2 of Swords, the Chariot, and the Empress. Okay. All right, pile 1. So with the 5 of Cups in reverse, first of all, and the Fool right next to it. Now the Fool is all about a new beginning, and 5 of Cups in reverse is all about, kind of like moving on from the past. So what I'm seeing with you here is that for your relationship, I would suggest, or like what the cards are saying, is that you kind of need to forgive each other for whatever past transgressions or whatever past issues you may have had. You kind of need to kind of move on from there. You kind of need to actually forgive. Sometimes people just forgive. They like say to your face that, okay, I forgive you, but they don't forget, right? They don't forget, or they don't really forgive you like from their heart. They just say it that, okay, I forgive you, but in reality they haven't, right? So it could be the case with you guys here. And because of that, when you don't forgive someone truly, that leaves some resentment inside of you, because you're not really letting out what you're feeling. You're keeping your emotions bottled up and everything. So that causes like a lot of resentment to build up over time, which can explode and obviously ruin the relationship. So in order for you guys to kind of fix your relationship, pile 1, first thing is first, you really need to forgive, like truly forgive your person, or they need to forgive you, like from the bottom of their heart, sincerely, completely, truly, like they cannot just say it. They really have to feel it. If they need time, go ahead, give them that time. But you guys can take that time, but forgiveness is definitely required. Maybe some of you guys might even feel insecure, or your partner feels insecure about the fact that you might have had a past, or your partner might have had a past, and because of that, fights happen, arguments happen. So you kind of really need to move on from their past. You need to forgive them. They're like, it's a past. They're not there anymore. They're with you now. So same thing with them. You are with them now. They cannot just question you and constantly kind of blame you for your past. Like, everybody has a past, right, pile 1? So yeah, forget the past and move on. A new beginning is required. You and your person need to kind of start your relationship from a fresh perspective. Kind of like a new chapter should come in terms of your relationship for it to move forward in life. But I feel like with this 2 of Swords here right now, either you or your partner are not ready for that, because this is 2 of Swords, blockage coming through. This could clearly indicate that either it's you or your person who's just not ready to kind of forgive and forget. Forgetting might not be possible for a lot of people, so I'm not going for that you just forget about what the other person has done or their past or something. But yeah, forgiveness is important for if you really want to make this relationship work. And not just you, it goes for your partner as well, pile 1, that if you want to make this relationship work, you need to kind of forgive the other person. But right now I feel like you it's just not happening at this point. There's this blockage, you are not ready, there might be like a lot of pain or something. But I just feel like with this Empress card here, I feel like there is a lot of potential to your relationship. So I do see that, of course. I mean, your relationship can become long term, it can have a future if, you know, you get off this energy, or your person gets off this energy. And and I feel like maybe this blockage is kind of coming because you or your person are kind of dealing with some things. Maybe like if this energy is in terms of your person, pile one, then it is the thing is that your person might be dealing with maybe you and some other issue. It could be anything. It could be like a third party thing happening as well. It could be that maybe your like, for example, your person's friend might have a problem with you. Okay, your person has a best friend, they're very possessive of your person. So now when your person is trying to talk to you, spend time with you, they have a problem with that. So your person's trying to keep that friend happy, at the same time they're trying to keep you happy. They're going through a lot. They're going through a lot. And this could also be that somebody's trying to brainwash your person as well. There is somebody who might be kind of saying things or trying to turn your person against you. I cannot even tell you why they're doing that, because there can be so many reasons. It could be that that person's jealous of you, like the person's friend or whoever this person is trying to kind of turn your person against you. It could be multiple reasons. The person might have a problem with you. They might just not like you. They might be very possessive of your person. They might have feelings for your person. Could be anything. But the thing is, it could be that your person is kind of having a hard time focusing on you, focusing on your relationship, as well as this other relationship that is there. It could be friendship, could be even a familiar, like maybe the family is going through something, and they just don't have the time for all of this, the romance and all of that stuff. So maybe if they're going through some family issue, they're not talking about it. They're in this, I'm sensing this, like, this is your person's energy at this point, pile one, that, yeah, they're just not willing to kind of listen to anyone, listen to you especially. They're not willing to talk about things because they're just going through a lot. Like, their mind is overwhelmed. We have Empress right here. They're overwhelmed with all that is happening in their lives. So if you want, like, if it is possible for you, if this is okay with you, then you can be patient with your person. You can be like, okay, I'll wait until you sort your issues out, because no matter how much sometimes you want to help someone, you can, unless that person wants to be helped. So if your person's not talking to you about their issues, pile one, there's not much you can do about it other than just give them space, or just give them this assurance that you are there for them if they need you. But if you think that you can solve their problems, yeah, that's not your job. It's not your job to solve people's problems. It's not your job to solve your person's problems, even though you really want to, because you want the relationship to be good and all of that. But if your person's not making the effort, if they're not talking to you, if they're kind of holding on to the resentment, like if they're holding on to the past, they're just stuck there, they're not willing to move forward, then it's a one-sided thing, and that's never going to help. That never makes the relationship move forward. It's not up to just one person. I mean, you cannot just be the one to forgive and move on. Your person has to do the same. They have to make peace with your past as well. And if they cannot do that, then there's no point kind of like pursuing the relationship. I know it hurts. I know you're not here to listen to that, but I'm just telling you that your person needs to talk to you, that your person needs to tell you that, okay, these are the issues that they're going through. If they have a problem with you, they need to tell you about it. And if they're not telling you, then either you can give them space, if that is something that you're willing to do. You can give them space, wait for them to kind of talk to you and everything. But if you are not, you're like, I've waited enough, I'm waiting all the time, talk to them, confront them, ask them what is the thing, like have it all out, you know, clear it all up, because it's not fair to you that, you know, you're being kept in this kind of a whirlwind of a relationship. You're like being strung up like that, you know, it's not fair to you. So in order to kind of, you know, like I feel like your person needs to kind of tell you what exactly is going on. If you've done something wrong, if they're just not comfortable, if they're not okay, they need to tell you. And I feel like they're just too overwhelmed at this point to tell you anything. So maybe just give them some time, but keep that in a limit, 2 weeks, month. Don't take it too far, because yeah, sometimes people just take advantage of your kindness. They'll start taking you for granted. Your person will be like, oh yeah, my person's gonna, pile one's gonna stay around. They're gonna be there whenever, you know, whenever I'm ready and all of that. So, you know, don't let that happen either. You guys deserve respect and love. You guys deserve to be treated fairly, right? So let's see what else we have. Okay, we have Queen of Pentacles. We have the Moon. So much confusion here. 8 of Cups. Okay. The Emperor. And Ace of Cups. Told you, you people need to kind of start your relationship from a fresh perspective. I feel like a lot has happened between you guys, and you guys are just like, whether it's going to even work or not, you know, whether this relationship has a future or not, you guys are kind of on the fence about it. Like pile one, I'm talking about you guys. So obviously we have the abundance card here with the Empress. We have abundance coming here once again, and you guys can see there's this lotus flower here. I don't know if you guys can see this lotus flower here, right? So lotus flower is all about, the lotus flower kind of, you know, grows out from the dirt. Now dirt is all, you know, nobody likes the dirt. No matter how important it is, nobody really likes it, right? But yeah, people love the flower. So I really feel like that is how your relationship needs to happen. You know, your relationship is kind of in the dirt right now, and it's going through a turbulent time. So it kind of needs to come out of that situation and bloom into this lotus flower. So like I was saying, there is still potential, you know, there is still hope for your relationship, should you both choose to work on. You know, you cannot just be like, okay, the cards are saying there's hope, so I'm gonna wait forever. No. There's hope in the sense that if you make it work, you know, you are putting in the effort, your person's putting in the effort, that is when your relationship has hope. But if you're just like, okay, the cards are showing that, yeah, there's potential and there is hope, then I'll just wait for my person to stop being so mean to me, and just, you know, I'll just wait for them. I will not leave them or something. You, pile one, tarot cards aside, personal advice, you need to kind of take your self-respect into account as well. So no matter what the card says, at the end of the day, it is your life. It is your, you know, it's your own feelings and everything that you need to take into account. If you're waiting for your person and you're not okay, you're miserable, you're upset, your person's giving you the cold shoulder, they're barely talking to you, they're not giving you the respect that you deserve, then no matter how hopeful the cards look, you really should kind of, you know, take their behavior into account as well and be like, this person's not respecting me, so why should I stick around, right? So always kind of take that into perspective as well. And so yeah, there is hope as long as you both are working towards it. You know, that's what I would say. But on the other hand, yeah, with the Moon card here, the 8 of Cups here, I am sensing that there is a lot of confusion in terms of your person. There's a lot of confusion in terms of your relationship. Maybe this is what your person is feeling. They're kind of confused, or maybe you both are feeling that way. You both are not sure whether you should continue or not. And of course, with this 8 of Cups here, the Chariot here, because, you know, pulling on to different energies. Also, we have like these 2 wolves here. So I just feel like there is someone who's kind of, you know, trying to break your relationship. There is someone who's constantly bombarding your person. Now it could be, and I'm telling you, this person is close to your person, because you would only listen to someone you're close to, right? They're only someone you care about, only someone you love. Their words are going to affect you. The rest of the world, nobody cares, right? So this person is definitely close to your person, and they are kind of telling them again and again that this relationship is not going to work. Or your person talks about your relationship with that person, because people do that, right? I don't know about you guys, but a lot of people also, no matter you're male or female, binary, non-binary, people talk about their relationships with their friends, whatever they're going through. Especially if they're going through a turbulent time, that is when they start confiding in other people. So I don't know if I should be saying that here, but from personal experience, when you tell other people about your relationships, pile one, they don't really work out, because a lot of people just start throwing their opinions on you, and it makes you doubt your own relationship. So the less people that know about your relationship, the better, right? That's just speaking from personal experience. But anyway, so somebody's definitely kind of trying to create a wedge between, you guys can see there's this crack here between these two mountains. So somebody's definitely trying to create a wedge between you and your person, trying to kind of get them to walk away from this relationship. And obviously, with the way your person's feeling at this point, or maybe this could be you, that you are feeling so overwhelmed with everybody kind of just shoving their opinions down your throat, that you're just like, what am I doing? Should I even stick around? Should I even continue with this relationship? So, but if your person's willing to make it work, pile one, give it a chance, give it another chance, and kind of, instead of listening to other people, and this goes for your person as well, instead of listening to other people, it's better if you talk to each other, if you both take control of this relationship rather than giving it to somebody else, and just talk to each other. I feel like you people need to, with the Emperor here, because Emperor is all about control, and this Queen of Pentacles, this is all about control as well. This Queen is like, you know what? I'm gonna be grounded no matter what the world says. I am not going to kind of doubt myself, even if the whole world doubts me, kind of like that. This energy is like that. So you people, you and your person, pile one, need to have faith in this relationship, no matter what anybody else says. That is, I feel like, the only way. I mean, that's pretty much the way relationships work anyway. Like, they last. So if you want your relationship to last, you kind of need to have faith, you and your person both. It's not a one-way street. I'm gonna repeat that, it's not a one-way street. Okay, you alone cannot make all the efforts. Okay, your person needs to kind of do the work as well. So talk to each other, have faith in each other, and kind of don't allow other people to kind of influence you. That's not it. If it's your person who's is being influenced by someone else, then yeah, I just okay, we have 8 of clubs. Interesting. Okay, we have Jack of Spades. Oh, okay. Let's see what this is. Okay, we have King of Clubs. All right. Final suggestion for you guys. Pile one. If it is possible for you, take your person out. Take your person to some other place, on a retreat or something, if it's possible, or take them out on a date. Just tell them that, okay, you want to talk, let's go out somewhere and talk. Take them somewhere and talk, because this is Jack of Spades, all about communication. Spades are all about that, the mind, the everything. Your person needs some clarity, you need some clarity in terms of this relationship. So clarity will only come when you both are talking, you both are kind of telling each other that, okay, this is what you're going through, this is what is going on, this is what they're feeling, this is what you're feeling. You people need to talk. And I feel like you people need to go get away from the rest of the world. If it's you who's being influenced by the people around you, pile one, it's better to kind of go somewhere else where they're not there, where you and your person can talk without anybody disturbing, right? And similarly, if you think that it's your person who's being influenced by others, take them somewhere and talk to them, let it all out, speak to each other, because without that, without you guys actually talking, if you are your person's being closed off and you're just like, I'm not interested in listening to anything, all of that. I mean, if this whole thing happened, like if your person's angry with you for something that they did and that you did in the past, maybe give them some time, right? Give them some time and be like, oh, until they calm down, until the anger kind of dissipates. Just give them that time, and then, you know, just talk to them, just clear it all out, whether they still want to be with you, whether they don't, they're no longer interested. Just but yeah, talking you need to talk away from people, you need to go away, go someplace else. And with this King of Clubs here, of course, both of you kind of need to make that effort, you know. Your person should be willing to talk to you as well. Like if you want to talk, your person should also be willing to talk, because if your person's not willing to talk, they're not willing to listen, and you just take them out or something, it's useless. You know, it's just a waste of resources, because they're not going to listen to you. Even if they pretend to, they might hear you, but they won't listen to you. So you people kind of need to have that faith in that relationship, believe that, okay, this is what you want, and then kind of make efforts towards it. And I feel like that should be more than enough, because once you both kind of trust each other and be like, okay, we want to make this work, then no matter what the world says, no matter what people says, it doesn't matter, right? So this is all I have for you of pile 1. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye. Hello, pile 2. Welcome to your reading. Let's see what you can do to fix your relationship. So we have Judgment. We have the Devil, the Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Pentacles, and Queen of Wands. Okay. All right. I feel like when it comes to your relationship, a pile 2, I feel like with this Judgment card here, the Devil energy right next to it, I really feel like when it comes to you or your person, depends on who you're reading this, who you're listening to this for. If this is your person, that person, your person, pile 2, needs a lot of confidence. I feel like they have a lot of confidence issues, a lot of insecurities, a lot of complexes, and they need that constant reassurance that, you know, it's gonna be okay, that you love them, that you care about them, and that you're there for them no matter what. I feel like right now it could be that, you know, maybe it's you who's kind of feeling frustrated, and you're like, I don't know how to kind of make this person realize that I care about them, or I want this relationship and everything, because your person's issues go way deep. You know, I don't know how long you've been with this person, but I feel like their issues go so deep, they run so deep, that it's going to take a long time. It's going to take a long time for them to gain back that confidence. And it's not that they have some insecurities regarding you or this relationship. It's just that maybe they think that they're not worthy of you. They think that, you know, you will leave them just like everybody else left them. Maybe your person has been through a lot of breakups, and it has always been initiated by the other party. So your person they have this fear that you're going to leave them as well. And so maybe they're being very standoffish, they're being very cold, they're all hot and cold most of the times. And they're just like, one moment they're like all nice and happy, and you both are having a good time, and the next they're all of a sudden just coming out and going like, you're gonna leave me anyway, so what's the point, right? So it's like a really big all of a sudden it's like a 180-degree switch, and you're just like, what am I supposed to do? Is this like, probably you guys are on the fence about this relationship. You're not sure whether this relationship should continue or not, right? So I feel like the main issue over here is your your person feeling this lack of confidence, or it could be you as well, that you're feeling this lack of confidence. You think that your person's going to walk away, and they're going to find someone better or something of that sort. So I feel like with this Judgment card here and the Devil energy here, you like, if this is your person feeling all insecure, then you kind of need to give them that reassurance. You need to be patient with them, essentially, pile 2, that I'm there, I'm here. But the thing is that there has to be a limit, you cannot just keep on doing it, keep on giving them that reassurance, and they don't believe you, and it's just they believe you for a short amount of time and then they go back. I understand that they might have some issues and everything, but they also kind of need to work on overcoming those issues, right? They cannot just expect you to do all the work, right? So don't just be like, oh, that's all I need to do, that okay, I need to just compliment them and just tell them I love them all day and they'll be okay. No, the effort needs to be made from both sides. If you are making the effort, if you're constantly reassuring them, then they also need to kind of try and believe in this relationship, believe in you, kind of trust you to be there for them, right? Because if they will not, if they're just listening to you and not believing you, then you're just, you're wasting your energy, you're wasting your words. So, and it's not really helping. And with this Devil energy, I'm also sensing that it'll be better, like, if depends on who this reading is for, whether it's for you or your person. They might require some professional help as well, because like I'm saying, their issues run deep. When the Devil energy comes, it's all about, addiction and insecurities. And of course, with the Judgment card here, it's giving me some really like self-esteem issues energy. So yeah, and I feel like with the way this energy is coming through, deep issues and all of that, I feel like maybe they stem from their childhood. Maybe it's because we have the Ten of Pentacles, a family card coming through. So it could be that their family kind of made them feel that way, or your family made you feel that way. But whatever the thing is, some professional intervention might be helpful as well. Couples therapy is always an option if it's possible for you. If it's accessible, go ahead, do that, go for it, because this sometimes you need help. No matter how much people say that, oh, it's us against the world, sometimes you need help. Sometimes you need the extra help, the professional intervention. And I feel like you guys will really benefit from that. So if it is possible for you, if your partner agrees, you agree, try and see if you guys can get some professional help, because this stuff runs deep, and you don't want to drain yourself by giving all of your energy to your person, right? You're constantly telling your person you care about them, you love them and all of that, but if the trauma is still there, it's like a bucket with a hole in it, right? No matter how much water you're pouring in it, it's not filling up. So I feel like that could be the case with your partner as well, that there's that wound, there's that void, and no matter how much you're trying to fill that void, it's not helping, and it's not going to help unless they actively do something to kind of close it, to plug that hole or something, right? So yeah, a lot of reassurance, a lot of patience is required in terms of your relationship. But with the Wheel of Fortune here, I'm kind of getting this message that your relationship is kind of going through a certain change. And I feel like if you guys can manage to pull through, I'm not saying that you should. I mean, if you think that, yeah, you want to be with this person, and your person believes that, okay, yeah, they want to be with you, only then kind of just, like, you guys can stick it out. Your relationship is going through some turbulent times, but don't worry, better times are coming. This card coming up, right, just talks about that yeah, right now if you're going through a tough time, don't worry, things will get better, but things will only get better if you both are making the efforts, right? They're not just gonna get better magically. Relationships are not like a bunch of fairy tales, right? That all of a sudden fairy godmother is there and voila, 3 wishes and everything's okay. Not like that. You both will have to make the efforts because we have Queen of Wands coming through as well. But I feel like this change, if you guys manage to get through it, pile 2, your relationship can get like, it'll get stronger. Because 10 of Pentacles, Pentacles energy, it's solid. It's kind of like a forever thing, like a permanent thing. So I am sensing, I'm not giving you false hope or anything here, but yeah, there is potential. If you both work towards it, there is potential for it to last a really long time. But then again, once again, like I'm saying, you both need to work on it. Your person needs to make active efforts to kind of overcome their issues, whatever they are. And I'm sensing it's more to do with themselves rather than you, right? So so if they're able to make those efforts, do not think that the cards are saying it's going to be a forever, we're going to be together, so you are willing to kind of endure whatever hardships your person puts you through and be like, no, it's going to work out eventually. You need to be kind of like, understand that you need to have your boundaries as well here, pile 2, right? No matter what, even if the cards are saying, oh, it's going to be a forever, you're going to get married and everything, you need to have your boundaries as well. That is the most important thing. You're like, okay, I'm going to deal with whatever this is up to this limit. After that, I'm walking away. So having those healthy boundaries is essential to your mental health. It is essential to your physical health. And it is essential to, you as a person, like your individuality and everything. You cannot just let somebody walk all over you. You cannot let somebody take you for granted, pile 2. All right. So yeah, some turbulent times are there, but things will get better. But yeah, you people need to work on it. Your person needs to work on it. And yeah, if you're kind of feeling impatient, just be a little patient with your person. Just try and kind of give them that reassurance that you care about them, you love them. But if your person's having this issue constantly, then it's better to get some professional help, right? So let's see what else we have. Okay, we have Page of Wands, King of Swords, Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay. 5 of Cups. Okie dokie. And then we have 4 of Wands. Okay. All right. So with the 5 of Cups here, the Knight of Wands in reverse. Like I was saying, change is coming, but you're just like, I feel like your partner or your relationship needs to go through a change, but and your partner also needs to go kind of, work on improving themselves and work on kind of leveling up. But if I feel like it's not happening because we have these 2 cards coming up. This one's in reverse, this one upright. Your partner or your person is really pretty much stuck in the past. They're constantly just talking about their past. They're just constantly talking about how the world was not fair to them or life wasn't fair to them. Or it could be that, like I'm saying, if a lot of people left them, if they've been through a lot of breakups, then they're just like, oh, you're going to break up with me as well because that person did so. They constantly, for some of you guys, it could be that your person is constantly talking about their exes, constantly talking about how they did them wrong and all of that. Guys, if that is the case and it's getting too much for you, you might have you might need to do some thinking about this particular relationship. But your person's bottom line, your person's stuck in the past, okay? And they're really there. The problem is with their mind, essentially. I'm not saying that they're crazy, but that's where the issue kind of stems from. It's in their mind that they have this belief. When things happen a lot, it starts to form, everything that happens, every experience, everything you learn, it forms connections in the mind. The brain forms connection, new neurons are formed and all of that stuff. So similarly over here, your person has been through so much that the brain has formed really strong connections. And it's hard. It's difficult for them to kind of move past that. But I feel like with this Page of Wands here, that is what they need to do. They cannot just be like, they cannot generalize. I feel like that is what your person is doing, you know? They're like, all these people broke up with me, you're going to do it too. These people did this to me, you're going to do the same thing to me. You know, so your person kind of needs to understand that they cannot generalize. Everybody is not the same, no matter how much they believe that. No matter what experiences they've been through, everybody is not the same. They cannot generalize one thing to everyone. Even if like they've dated 20 people before you, that all the 20 people did the same thing to them, that doesn't mean you're going to do the same thing, you know? So they need to kind of stop making assumptions about you, kind of stop putting the blame on you for something you didn't even do, stop assuming stuff, and kind of stop generalizing things, and kind of forcing you in a mold that you're not even made for, you know? So your person needs to kind of give this relationship a chance. They kind of need to stop their assumptions. They kind of need to put that on a hold, put their assumptions in the back of their heads, and kind of see this relationship with new eyes, you know, with fresh eyes, not the eyes of the person who has been through all this, you know, not the eyes of the past. You know, nobody has seen the future. That's why whenever you go to bed, you are hopeful that, yeah, tomorrow is going to be a good day, or tomorrow is going to be like, we all make plans that, okay, this is what we're going to do. This is what your partner is supposed to do as well. You know, they need to be hopeful about this relationship. They need to be like, okay, this might be something new. This might be different. They kind of need to have that confidence or that hope, because Page of Wands here, it's all about, you know, new energy. It's a childlike energy, curious energy, exploration. So this also tells me that another thing you guys can do, pile 2, in terms of improving or fixing your relationship, is maybe try new things to do together. Something that your person didn't do with, you know, their exes. Something completely different, some new experience. Maybe you guys can go to a new place if it's possible for you. I'm not saying, you know, if you cannot afford it, go somewhere. No, if only it is possible for you, keeping everything in mind, all your responsibilities and all of that. Go somewhere new, try to do something different, you know. Whatever your person hasn't done, do that. Give them these new experiences, form new connections in order to break the old ones. Because I feel like that is what your person requires, and one more thing. I'm gonna repeat that. Your person also needs to make those efforts, you know? It's not just you're making the efforts, you're taking them out and giving them new experiences, and all the while they're just like, they're in this phase of mind, you know? They're like, oh, eventually this person's going to leave me as well, and all of that. No. Your person needs to be like, I'm not gonna throw my judgments on you. Judgment right here. You know, I'm not gonna assume anything about you. No expectations other than just, you know, I'm gonna see what this relationship is and all of that. So your person also needs a change of perspective. Okay? And because that is going to show their willingness to work on this relationship. If they're just stuck in the past, then no matter what you do, pile 2, it's not going to work. Your person needs to also have a change of perspective. They need to see you, they need to see this relationship with fresh eyes. And only then we have the 4 of Wands energy coming through, another permanent energy coming through, another success story coming through, that, yeah, your relationship will be able to kind of go through this tough time should you kind of work through these issues. All right? So let's see what else we have for you. Oh, we have 10 of Hearts. Wow. So King of Spades, similar to King of Swords here. And Ace of Spades. So this is the Death card, talking about transformation. So like I was saying, because the Wheel of Fortune also talks about change, you know. So definitely there is some change that needs to happen from your person's end, from your end, depend on, who you're watching this for. So once that happens, once the old beliefs die, the old negative beliefs, okay, not the positive ones, please do not just be like, okay, not even the positive ones are dying, but no, I'm talking about the negative ones, right? That once the old beliefs are kind of washed away, a change of perspective needs to happen, because hello, King of Spades here. That is when, your person will start to feel more secure in the relationship. So I feel like this is something that your person needs to kind of actively do, because this is not something that's going to just happen, that they'll be like, okay, I'm no longer going to remain stuck in the past, and that's it. No, they actually have to make active efforts. Not staying stuck in the past, it's so difficult. It's so easy to just fall back into old patterns. It's so easy to just fall back into the past and just live there. A lot of people spend so much time just living their past. They don't even bother with the future. They're just so hung up on their past, right? So I feel like that is, so if your person is willing to make the effort, then I would suggest they get some professional help. If they want, you guys can go for a couples therapy or something, but I feel like some sort of intervention is required, because this kind of stuff, you cannot, it just doesn't happen in one day. It just doesn't happen with a magical word and be like, kaboom, done. It's all okay now. Relationships take time. Self-development takes time. I feel like that is what is required from your relationship. For you to fix your relationship, a lot of self-development is required. A lot of self-improvement, self-transformation is required. You both kind of, if you think that you're okay and this is not for you and this is for your person, then your person needs to kind of level up and become more mature, understand that not everybody is the same, do not generalize, and then you really do, you guys really do have some potential for a long-term relationship, but provided you both work on yourselves as well. All right, so this is all I have for you, Pile 2. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye. Hello, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading. Let's see what you can do to fix your relationship. Okay, we have King of Wands, Four of Wands, Ten of Cups, Page of Pentacles, and Six of Wands. Okay. Interesting. I feel like with this Four of Wands here, Six of Wands here, I feel like maybe your relationship is going through like some chaos and stuff like that, like a lot of instability basically. And for you to kind of fix that or improve upon your relationship, I feel like it is really important that you and your person kind of give each other that security, that you're there for each other. We have this Ten of Cups here, so I feel like your person or you kind of need to tell each other and kind of reassure each other that you're gonna be around. You're not gonna just walk away and break up. I mean, if things are getting really bad, then yeah, it is better to take some time apart. Do not kind of force yourself to be in a relationship, because you're like, okay, there is potential for forever, there is hope, and we're gonna stick it out. No, when it's impacting your mental health, when it's that you're not okay, when you're not happy in a relationship, it is better to walk away. But I feel like right now you're if you really want to, of course, why would you be watching this if you didn't want to fix this, right? So if you really want to fix this and your person wants to fix this relationship, it's better to kind of be each other's support system, be there for each other. Your person needs to be there for you. You need to be there for your person. Encourage each other, tell each other that, yeah, whatever they're doing is right. Support each other in terms of their dreams and goals. That is also important with this Ten of Cups, because this is all about wish fulfillment. So helping each other achieve their dreams and all of that, like your partner helping you achieve your dreams and you're doing the same thing for them, supporting them in their goals. Because I feel like when it comes to a relationship, they're like two people against the world. That's what I feel, right? So if you are not supporting each other, then what's the point of being together, right? Because the world's gonna try. If people are jealous of you, people don't want you to be together, then the world's gonna try to break you apart. And maybe that is like, this whole test that relationships have to go through. So I feel like it's you people kind of need to be a strong team. Pile 3, we have this King of Wands here as well with the Four of Wands here. You need to take action towards kind of showing each other, not just telling each other that you care about them or you love them, but showing it, maybe trying to adopt each other's love language. That is also important, for example, if your partner's love language is say giving gifts or something, for example, just giving an example. So, and it's not necessarily your love language, you don't think that giving gifts is, or something of that sort, like that's not your love language, but it's your partner's love language. So maybe like try to kind of adopt their love language. If the way they can love you is by giving you gifts, maybe like understand that from their perspective, they're doing the best they can, for you. That's how they show love. And similarly, your partner should also try to understand your love language, so that, there's no misunderstanding. Your partner cannot just come out and tell you that, oh, you don't care about me, you don't love me, because you're not able to kind of love them the way they're expecting you to, So your partner also needs to understand what your love language is, and you also kind of need to understand what their love language is. So I feel like that needs to be there. Your relationship, for you guys to improve your relationship or fix your relationship, you need to have that strong bond with each other. Be each other's best person, best friend, best person, be each other's person, essentially, right? Talk to each other, compliment each other, make efforts for each other. Maybe you can plan a surprise date night or something, take them out. It doesn't matter whether you identify as a male, female, binary, non-binary, just take them out. Or maybe you can prepare a nice meal for them, something of that sort. But yeah, and similarly, your partner should also kind of do the same. They should also make the same efforts for you guys, be there to support you. And with the Six of Wands here, this is clearly telling me that a whole lot of respect is required on both your ends. You need to respect your person, and your person needs to respect you. This is not a one-way street, Pile 3. This is not a one-way thing that only you are the one giving all the respect. You're respecting your person. You are making efforts for them and they're just enjoying it. No. No. Your person needs to, give you that same level of respect. They need to make the same amount of efforts that you're making for them, right? That's how I feel like that's what is required for your relationship, maybe. With the wands here. Now, wands is all about fire, and we also have a wands card here. So I feel like maybe for some of you guys, Pile 3, you guys are feeling like, the spark is no longer there. The passion, the intensity when you guys first started out is no longer there. Maybe that's why you're watching this. You're like, how do I fix this? It's time to rekindle the spark. Maybe, do something different, than what you've done before. I mean, keeping in mind that your partner's not going to be upset about it, right? You need to keep your person's needs and wants in mind as well before you plan something. So, try something different. Do stuff... take them out for a surprise, or get them something that they've been wanting, if you can afford it, that is, don't just be like, take a loan or something and get that for them. No, if it's possible for you to make it happen, try to do that. Like, yeah, try something different, rekindle that spark. Basically, that's what I'm saying. That is what is required, because you as long as that spark is there, because that's the whole thing about relationships, pile 3, that once the spark is there, you need to maintain that spark, but not just one. It just doesn't happen from one end, only you cannot make the efforts. Your person also needs to make the effort. So try new things together. We have Page of Pentacles here. I feel like this card is clearly telling me that you guys need to experience new things together. Maybe pay for some new experiences if it's possible, of course, if they're affordable. If you guys can afford some new experiences, do that. Explore yourselves, explore your relationships, explore new things. You never know what you might like, Maybe you thought that you were not gonna like doing this with your partner, but when you actually do it, you're like, whoa, this is actually fun. Maybe try, if like just giving out suggestions, right? That maybe try doing participating in what each other likes. Like you can do, maybe if your partner, just giving a cliche example here, guys, giving a cliche example. If your partner enjoys watching sport or some movie, your partner or your person likes to watch some sort of a movie, maybe some chick flick or some action movie, maybe try to watch it with them, right? You never know, you might like it. Just, you never know. You while trying new things with your partner, you're also exploring yourselves as well. It's not just, so I feel like it's a win-win for you guys, pile 3, where you are exploring your relationship. At the same time, you're discovering yourself, you're discovering what you like, what you don't like, what your partner likes, what they don't like. So this is like a way for you guys to bond and develop a deeper connection with each other. That is what is important. And of course, being each other's support system, guys. You are there for each other. That's it. That's how I feel like. I hope that you have people who are supporting you. You have family, you have friends who are rooting for you guys. But if you don't, then know that if you cannot be there for each other, then nobody else is gonna, like, you might as well not even be in the relationship, right? So yeah, support each other. Be there for each other. That is important. You need to bring that stability in that relationship by making active efforts. I feel like there's efforts happening on one end, essentially, and maybe that's what the whole chaos is all about, because the stability is not there. If you're the one making all the efforts, your partner is not doing anything, then yeah, things are not going to be okay. Your partner also needs to make things happen. They need to take care of your needs just like you are taking care of theirs. Okay, so let's see what else we have. Ooh, 10 of Pentacles. Interesting. 3 of Swords. Okay. 10 of Wands. Lots of 10s. We have 2 of Wands. Okay. Yep. And King of Cups. Interesting. Okay. So with this 2 of Wands, 10 of Wands, like I was saying, take you people. I feel like maybe your person's not able to make efforts on for you. Or if you think that you're the one who's not making efforts, pile 3, then maybe it is because, you or your person is super overwhelmed. You're bombarded by life, life's responsibilities. And also with the 3 of Swords here, I feel like, I don't know, with this 10 of Pentacles here, I'm getting some message that it could be some childhood trauma that your person has been through, right? Or, your person kind of grew up having a very jaded, a very bitter opinion about relationship. Maybe while they were growing up, they didn't have a very positive, depiction of love. They didn't have any positive role models when it came to being in a relationship. So yeah, it could be that as well. And it could be that maybe if this part doesn't resonate, it could be that, your person's just, they have a lot going on. They have a lot of responsibilities, and they and we also have 3 of Swords, the number 3. That's another number kind of indicating instability. So I just feel like they think that maybe they're doing all the work, or maybe you feel that way, that you're doing all the work and you're not getting anything. Your person's not making the same efforts, because I'm clearly seeing this exhaustion kind of a thing. You're doing everything and your person's is not, or maybe your person's going through a lot and they're just not able to kind of make the same amount of efforts that you're making for them. So I feel like one with this King of Cups here and Two of Wands here, I feel like there needs to be this communication thing that needs to happen. You both need to be kind of mature in terms of the other person's emotions. Like you or your person cannot just throw a tantrum and be like, no, you're like, the blame game stuff kind of shouldn't be happening. You cannot just be like, oh, you did this, you did that, you said this to me, or you did this to me. That is shouldn't. I feel like a lot of emotional maturity is required on your end. In terms of your relationship, in terms of how to fix this. And Two of Wands, like I'm saying, you need to be each other's support system. It's you and your person against the world. That's what I would say. Like, that's how. I'm not saying that it's literally the case that the whole world is against you and you guys are together. No, I'm just saying that that's the whole vibe. Like, you need to have this belief about your relationship that you are a team. You will face the world together. You will do everything together. You are there for each other. We have this 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups energy. You are going to be there for each other. So also with the King of Cups here, I feel like you, another thing that is required for your relationship, pile 3, is to listen to each other. When you don't listen, when the person is just talking and you're nodding your head, you're hearing them, but you're not really listening, then not gonna help. So I feel like emotional maturity, being very secure, like that's the whole thing. This King of Cups is very secure in himself, because this king is like, I know who I am, I know my worth, I don't need people coming and telling me or making me feel insecure. Similarly, that's the energy that your relationship needs to have. You both need to kind of have this security in terms of your relationship. Your person needs to feel like, my person's there with me, pile 3 is there with me, I don't need to worry about anything. Whatever we are going through, we'll get through it together. If they're having these doubts that, I'm not going to tell pile 3 what I'm going through, because if I do, they'll leave me, or if I do, they'll get annoyed and they will not help me or something. These kind of insecurities, they might seem small and insignificant initially, but as time passes, they just grow until the relationship is just a sham. It's not even there. So similarly with you guys, you also need to have that security that your person is there. And I'm not talking about false sense of security here. I'm talking about the literal sense, the actual security, that you need to have each other's backs. You need to kind of tell each other that you're gonna be there for them. Just going like having that, I'm not saying that you need to delude yourself into thinking that this relationship is going to last forever and you can stick it out and your person's gonna be there. What's the point of you having this belief that your person will be there for you when they're not even there, when you actually need them, right? So be there for each other. That's what I'm saying. Be there for each other in every sense of the word, that you can support each other through the good times and the bad. That I feel like that is what is required for you guys, pile 3, for you to kind of fix your relationship. I feel like a lot of security, a lot of respect, a lot of compliments need to be kind of exchanged. Tell each other what you like about each other. Tell each other what is so special about them. Giving each other that, those kind of reassurances kind of makes them feel good about themselves, and it kind of helps strengthen the relationship as well. So you and your person against the world. You are there for each other. You are gonna be like each other's family. I wasn't saying the word family essentially because I didn't want you thinking that, we're gonna get married one day. It might happen, it might not happen. We never know with relationships how long they'll last. But as long as you are together, be that strongly connected to each other. Okay. So let's see what else we have for you. We have 6 of spades, of course. 8 of diamonds, yup. And Joker, of course. 8 of diamonds. Hard work, efforts are required to kind of steer your relationship from a bad time to a good time. You know, from a bad chapter to a good chapter. You both need to make efforts, both, because we have the number 8, which is an even number. Even number is all about stability, meaning all sides are equal, like they're 4 here, 4 here. So equal efforts, pile 3. You and your partner. And we also have the number 6, which talks about harmony as well. So a lot of harmony is required for you guys. Telling each other, making efforts to maintain the relationship. That is what is important for you guys. Because I feel like your relationship is good, you know, but, you know, don't let the spark die. Don't just be like, yeah, okay, I'm in a relationship, things are good, that's it. Things are gonna be like this forever. No. The relationship, when you're in a relationship, every day is a new challenge. Every day you have to make efforts. The moment you stop making efforts, thinking that, oh, okay, I've made the efforts, I've gotten this person, now I don't need to do anything. Yeah, that is where, you know, you're kind of just letting the relationship go. And of course, with the Joker here, having that faith and having that belief that, yeah, it's gonna be okay, my person's there with me. Having faith in each other is super important for you guys, pile 3. And when you have faith in each other, of course, you know, you are making, and faith will come when things are stable in your relationship. When you both are making efforts, when you both are, you know, there for each other, helping each other through their tough times. With this 10 of wands here, if your person's carrying 10 wands, maybe take 5 of them from your person and help carry the burden, you know? Help your person through whatever they're going through. And your person should also be doing the same thing. They should be helping you through your tough times. Be there to listen to you. If you want to vent, they should be like, okay, go ahead. Say whatever you want. I'm listening, you know? And you should, when you're talking, you should actively listen. Not just you're watching TV, your attention is on 10 different things, and your person's talking. No, when they're talking, give them your full attention. Give each other equal respect. This is coming from both ends. Both parties need to make the effort. It's not just gonna happen if only one of you is doing the work. All right. So this is all I have for you, pile 3. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye.